Good to see you.
Alright there, Revenants, welcome back to Code Vein and the Road to 100, where today we are going to be discussing the Frenzied Attendant here in the Government Center proper, and as she is still considered one of the bosses here in Vein, we are going to discuss her attack patterns. So everything she does that glows red is a blood attack. And fortunately for us, she doesn't have any actual strange, interesting, weird attacks, whereas like the Queen's Knight Reborn, where we saw his shield bash used to be crush in the memories, then it turned into slash in the outskirts. Here with her, everything that is a sweeping twirling attack is a slash attack. Her blood blade, her dusk edge is a blood blade slash attack. Her explosions are crush attacks, and her thrust forwards are pierce attacks. So everything that you see is truly what it is when the player has these abilities and has these actual attacks. So you can tell exactly what her attack kit consists of, whether it is slash, crush, or pierce, and if it's red, then it's blood. And when she does her blood buff on her weapon, then everything she does is blood. So that is something to consider as you go throughout this fight. So the best course of action here, obviously you can go for the Queen's Breath, but as we don't have a blood veil that will get us 100% slash, crush, and pierce defense, as well as very high blood defense. This is some of the best opportunity here that you can go for. The best way to do it is bring White Mia along, get gift extension going, and then get an insane amount of health. There's a blood slash attack, and so we can, that's a slash attack, and then that is a blood attack. And we've got all of our attacks going here. Okay, and we can simply poke her down. Mia is going to destroy her here. And so, as you can see, with the amount of damage we are able to take here is absolutely crazy. And we can just go ahead and keep healing our way through this. And because we do have an insane amount of slash defense here, as well as ability to stay alive, and we can just destroy her pretty easily here. And the cool thing is with going for this kind of build set here, Mia also has good defenses in blood as well. And as you can see here, now we are invincible to everything except crush. And if we go for some of these different defenses here, there are no great opportunities here for super defense on everything. So this is one of the best blood veils that we can go for at the moment, and we can go for blood defense here. And as you can see, we have 137 blood, so we can defend against everything she has, which is really great. And there's nothing that she can really do, because slash and pierce are most of her attacks along the way here. And so this is the one crush attack, but because we have enough blood, we can defend. So this is the build that can get you all of the defenses that you will need, and there's nothing really that she can do about it. And as you see, she's almost dead by us standing around and Mia destroying her. So if you do go solo though, this is still a very good build, all things considered, because here what you can do, instead of disremember, you can go for cleansing light, and you can get rid of the healing here, and you can go for iron will, and instead of the instead of the Cerulean Spear, you can go for the Damrung. So you can have a double Iron Will, and you can absolutely destroy her. You'll be getting your health back. You'll be getting, from Cleansing Light, you'll be getting a huge amount of damage reduction, 37.5% damage reduction to be exact, from the physical attacks, while at the same time having 76% damage reduction from your actual physical defenses here. So let's go ahead and get moving here. Okay, and we'll go for all the things. Good. And let's do this, and then we'll go back to Cleansing Light. Good. And we'll go for some items here just to take them. And so if we go for an attack here, so you can see that the defenses here that we have are very good. Okay. Okay. And let's try for a charge attack here. Good. Okay, so now we have this attack set here, and we are pretty much invincible at 5,000 HP, and so the attack patterns can just freely flow here. Okay, and we can go for Elemental Wall again, and you see that she really can't do much here against us. And even though we do take a little bit of damage here, and now she's doing blood damage, so now we will take 0 damage from any attack that she does, because she went for blood and we are defending blood, so everything that she goes for now will not do anything to us. So we can just start wailing away here and get our Ichor going again. Okay. And now that we lost Elemental Wall, we need, you know, a couple of defenses here. Okay, and now we lost our defense. However, the reality is that we lost our defense, but we gained an insane amount of damage here. Okay, and we'll take that, and we can go for. We lost Cleansing Light. Okay, so we can heal again. And we've got an insane amount of heals that we need to go for. Okay, so now we got more damage reduction. Okay. And now it's like pretty simple and basic to take her down with this kind of setup, just because of the fact that she does 100% blood damage when she actually does her blood buff. And so if you're defending against blood, there's really nothing she can do. And if you are running with the GXL Overgear or GXL Defender, whatever flavor you like here, you will be very, 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 very well defended. Now, this is probably your best bet for defense here, as for blood, as well as full-on regular defense in all categories. So there are some that can come close, but the GXL Defender is by far above and beyond the defensive Blood Veil of choice here. So there's nothing that really gets close here in Slash, Crush, and Pierce, and Blood all at the same time. And then with your gifts along the way, you don't really have anything that compares to it. So taking the Blood Veil on this one is way worth it, as compared to any other build. And you can go with the slash resist of the Queen's Breath. However, with that, you don't get the blood resist, so you still are left more wide open than you are with this build set, just because of the fact that you are constantly in a phase of trying to understand which attack she's doing, which is the blood attack, and what's actually happening. So now she did blood, so now we are pretty much invincible here. It's very, very little damage that she's doing to us, And if we go for defensive order, now we are pretty much invincible here. And so if we get 10 I-core, we can get, okay, let's go for the defense here. Okay. 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 And you can see now that she lost her blood attack. So now we are much more vulnerable here. But it doesn't matter because now we have all of our gifts up and running. Okay, now we do need our elemental wall here in a second. Okay, not a problem when she uses blood attacks. And so it's pretty simple to defend against her here. The problem with her is that she does every single kind of attack. She does slash, crush, and pierce, and blood all in the same go. So that is pretty tough to defend against. 4 different options here. And so in order to make it worth your time, right, it's you know, pretty tough to find something that is a build that defends against everything. And so this is a very simple boss fight when you play the defenses here. Okay. Oh, and it doesn't even matter what she's doing because you know, pretty much every single one of her attacks you can read very, very, very easily, and it really doesn't matter what attack she's doing because we can block pretty much all of it. Oh, except when you can't, right? Okay, let's go for this. Okay, she's gonna slash us. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and heal up here. Oops. And as you can see, it becomes a... Oh. Okay. I just can't get that parry timing. Whoop. Okay, can you... Oh, there's the blood blade. Okay. Okay, I just can't get it down. Ow. Okay. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna get one. Nope. I'm not gonna get one. There we go. So she's a pretty fun, interesting fight here when you understand, you know, everything about her. And when we did our how to attack her, the Cerulean Spear or the Impaler is kind of cheat mode for her in a sense, because every 2 hits staggers her guaranteed. And the problem with that is that when you pair up with all of your defenses here, as well as her ability to not really do much damage to you, this becomes pretty simple, pretty quick. So if we get these going, and then we will go for our defense here, and then we will try for a charge attack here. Good, we hit first. Okay, and let's go for the Impaler now. Whoops. Okay, and so 1, 2, and she staggers, and 1, 1, 2, and she staggers. 1, 2, 2. There's the stagger. So you can see that 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and 2, 1, 2, oh, 2, and so we'll go for Cleansing Light. And you can see that 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, oh, 2, 1, 2. Oh, she didn't stagger because she was in. There's 2. So 1, or that was 2. 1 and 2. So she becomes kind of a fun little joke here that you can play around with in a whole lot of different scenarios. And so let's go for a charge attack here. Okay, so that was 1, 2, and so that staggered her. And so 1, 2, 1 and 2, and so 1, oh, 1 and 2. Anyways, enough of the count from the Muppets here, counting our way to victory. So this is a fun way that you can just simply run in and destroy her in a very, very good way by defending against her. And these kinds of build sets here make her into kind of a hilarious opportunity. Now, if you don't want to go for Bridge to Glory, you can go for a Blade of Blood, and this also reduces your damage further by 50% multiplicative into the formula here, which so then you will have 76 roughly 70% damage reduction from your Blood Veil, and then all that 30% you will reduce it by about 80% more. So you'll be doing around, you'll be taking about, I don't know, 6% damage of her total damage value. So it's pretty hilarious here how you can go about engaging with her to uncover some of her ridiculousness here. Okay, and so we are good to go there, and let's go for Cleansing Light. Okay, and so now we only have 45 seconds with a Blade of Blood, so we have to take our time here. Okay, and let's go for our charge attack here. Oh, there we go. So we got 5 Ichor, and we got 10 Ichor. So now look at the damage we are taking is basically minimal, and so now that we are over with a Blade of Blood now, we can, you know, kind of back off a little bit. So that is another way that you can go about engaging with her during this fight to further reduce the damage even more. We were taking like 12 HP or something damage each and every fight there, so that's kind of up to you. Now if you want to, you can get rid of all of the things that reduce your health, or sorry, reduce your light value here, and go for pure damage here. And so you can go for something like Adrenaline and Bridge to Glory, so those two will stack nicely here for this fight. You can go for Blood-Sucking Blades and a Blade of Blood to make sure that you have enough Ichor to sustain the onslaught of damage. So there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can go about these different attacks here. You can go for Royal Heart to further not stagger every time you attack her, and stick with the 3800 HP here. Me personally, just for the giggles of it all, I like to have over 5000 HP when I fight her. It's pretty hilarious that that is even possible. And so you can this slot here for Survival Instinct, you can go for anything else pretty much if you want to. You know, you can go for Halberds. Since you're going for Halberds, you get a hefty bonus damage value there. You can go for all kinds of different things here if you want to, more stamina, so on and so forth. It really doesn't matter what you do. You can go for Regenerative Drain, so you can use your Blood Veil to attack her and get all of your health back very, very quickly and easily, since you're using a Hound's Veil. So there's a whole bunch of different ways, but the fun ways to go about it are to use the Impaler or the Cerulean Spear to make sure that she just literally is ineffective pretty much the entire fight. So if we just kind of run in here and go for some of this business here, and we just kind of walk all over her, the fight simply becomes a non-event in a sense. Okay. And she's going to stagger here at the beginning quite a bit, the reality is that none of this really takes effect until she starts using the blood buff on her weapon. Okay, and there's another stagger for cleansing light. Good. And so now we can just run over here and get some free pokes. Okay. And there's one poke to store, and so we can stagger her again. There we go. Always get a free poke when you can, so you can you know, stagger her as soon as she takes for an attack. Okay, and this way it doesn't matter what kind of damage she's doing to you, because this will always make her regret like everything that happened so far. Oh, ouch, she hit us. Okay, and so this way you can just simply play the fight very, very, very simply and very, very straightforward. Okay, so let's go for a couple of defenses here. Okay, and let's get our Iron Will going. Good. Okay, so this was the Attendant, and she is... Oh, okay. This was the Attendant fight, and she is a very, 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 very fun fight. Oops. And she can be very, very simple and very, very basic if you are just paying attention even just a little bit during the fight. And she doesn't really offer too much in the way of challenge, but she is a lot of fun to practice on. As you can see, I suck at the parries against her, but that's just how it goes. So anyways, hopefully you guys learned a little bit about the defense here of the Frenzied Attendant. So we'll see you guys next time for the finale with the Skull King. So we'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.